Shortly after Abram arrived in the land of Canaan, a severe famine hit the land. So Abram took his wife Sarai and his nephew Lot and went to Egypt. He said to Sarai, "The Egyptians will see that you are a beautiful woman, and they will try to kill me in order to get you. So I think it's best if you just tell everyone that you're my sister." Well, it was true that the Egyptians did see that Sarai was a beautiful woman. And when Pharaoh found out that she wasn't married, he brought her into his household and had treated Abram especially well, thinking that he was her brother. Well, Abram prospered in the land of Egypt and became a wealthy man. He increased the number of sheep and cattle. He increased the number of monkeys and camels and servants. But God was not pleased that Sarai was in Pharaoh's household. He sent plagues upon his household so that everyone became extremely sick. Finally, Pharaoh found out that Sarai was married to Abram. He went to Abram and said, "What? Why have you done this to me? You told me that she was your sister. Now I find out that she's your wife. Take her and get out of here." So Abram took his wife, Sarai, and his nephew Lot and went back to Canaan. He settled in a place called Bethel. There he worshiped God. Now, Abram was prosperous, and so was his nephew Lot. Eventually, their herdsmen started to quarrel over grazing rights. Abram said to Lot, "We shouldn't be fighting like this, because after all, we are family. Look, the land is before us. Choose which way you'll go, and I will go the other." Well, Lot already knew where he wanted to go. He knew that the Jordan Valley had plenty of water. It reminded him of Egypt. He said, "It's like the garden of the Lord." So he chose the entire Jordan Valley. He set up his tent near a city called Sodom, even though the men were extremely wicked. God came to Abram and said, "Look to the north, look to the south, look to the east and to the west. I'm going to give it all to you and your descendants. Get up, walk across it. It's all yours." Sometime later, there was a 4 city kingdoms that formed an alliance, and they attacked the 5 cities that were around Sodom, defeating them thoroughly. After the battle, they took all the possessions and all the food and many of the inhabitants, including Lot, and left. News got to Abram about what had happened. So he gathered his 318 trained servants and went after the alliance. He caught up with them and attacked them at night and defeated them. He then took the possessions and the people and Lot and went back to Sodom. When he got there, a man by the name of Melchizedek came and met him. He was the king of a city called Salem, but he was also a prophet of the Most High God. He said, "You are a servant of the Most High God who created the heavens and the earth. Give praise to the Most High God because He is the one who has given you this victory." So Abram gave 10% of everything to Melchizedek. The king of Sodom came to Abram and said, "Give me the people and you can take all the possessions." Abraham said, "I will have none of it. I'm giving it all back to you. I never want a day to come when you'll say, 'I made Abram rich.'" So he left and went back home. And there he was blessed of the Lord.